Welcome to the Go Show, your host with the dope flow.
Welcome to the show. And today we gonna get into this Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane situation because what the hell y'all boy got going on? Let's get it.
What the hell is going on in Memphis? News just dropped that Pooh Shiesty has been arrested for robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane. And the moment the news hit the internet, everybody's mocking him. Everybody's blaming him. They calling him stupid. They calling him dumb. Some people is even calling him the dumbest rapper alive. And I agree with y'all, but I gotta blame his parents as well. I'm gonna start with the mama. Cause once you heard his mama speak at the beginning of his first day out freestyle, you will realize Pooh Shiesty never stood a chance. Look how his mama talk. Say, man, hey, man, we gonna step on their neck, son. You the biggest. They counted us out. We just started counting the paper. Anybody with a mama like that ever been successful? Hell no. So Pooh Shiesty never stood a chance. And then I'm gonna get on his father. Father damn near 60. Wanna be a little street nigga throwing up.
Yeah, I wanna stop right here. Cause bro, tell your daddy, bro, like, bro, daddy, bro, go sit your ass down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying, bro? Just go fishing, bro.
Gang signs. Every sign Pooh Shiesty throw up, his father throws up as well. And then once you hear the details of the crime, your father orchestrated this? And you heard what Pooh Shiesty said in his first day out freestyle. My father was my first co-defendant. And we were just bopping our head to it. Then nobody never stopped and think and say, wait a minute, hold up. What you mean your father was your first co-defendant? Yeah, now I get your father is the street dude. I get he ran the streets of Memphis. But he got to look in the mirror and say, I failed my son. It's one thing for you to be a street nigga. It's another thing for your son to be a street nigga and y'all start doing crimes together. We can't let that.
Damn, bro. At least, and like, obviously your daddy was, his daddy was in his life. Like, man, why you ain't try to teach the boy to be better than that, bro? Like, it's okay if, like, if that's how you got it and that's how you took care of him. But, like, bro, you supposed to teach him to do better, then it's on them to make the choice.
Right?
You feel me?
So, yeah, Pooh Shiesty never stood a chance. I'm kind of sympathizing with him right now. I kind of feel bad for him because he threw everything away. When you look at Pooh Shiesty as a whole, he had the image, he had the clout, he had the reputation. He could have left the streets for good, and everybody would have stamped him.
Hey, that boy can rap, though. I ain't gonna act like he can't. He put the words together.
He back in blood. He had no integrity.
And it sound real shiesty, too, like, no cap.
He always talk about sliming somebody out. He meant every word. And I think he kind of tried to live up to his image. You can't do that, bro.
Hey, that boy say, my grandma told me to keep my grass cut. I told her I am the snake. What?
But anyway, he's in big trouble. Gucci Mane's telling. We're going to get into all that. But first, let's hear the police say what Pooh Shiesty did. This some crazy ass shit, y'all. Let's go.
9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30. On January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the...
I'm telling you right now, that's cap. They already knew they was going to do that to Gucci, bro. Gucci over here now, bro. Like, come on, man.
The victims.
Now, you heard what they had said here. They said Pooh Shiesty set up a meeting with Gucci Mane to discuss his contract. We all seen this happen time after time again. A rapper's young, he signs a rap contract, he becomes older, he becomes wiser. A lot of people gets in your head and they start telling you, hey man, your contract is messed up. And your CEO is jipping you. And the young rappers start believing that, and now they want out of their contract. And that's what happened with Pooh Shiesty.
Man, hey, man. Stop taking your uncle. Stop taking your auntie. Stop taking your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Just stop doing that, bro. Get you a lawyer and let that lawyer look at that contract, bro. Y'all be bugging out, bro. Like, spend them $4 and get that lawyer, bro. Because that lawyer know them words that your folks don't. Because guess what? They ain't lawyers. You hear me?
He felt like he had a bad deal. He didn't want to be part of the 1017 no more. So he scheduled a meeting with Gucci Mane in Dallas, Texas. Gucci Mane hops his ass on the plane.
Everybody know Yo Gotti off him about that money, bro.
Listen more.
As alleged, once these three men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
We know who that victim is.
Pooh Shiesty is stupid. Everybody around him is stupid. If y'all really thought this was going to work, you dumb as hell. This ain't 1992. This ain't 1991 when you can force your way out of a contract, when you can play bully ball. This is the year 2026. And you really thought it was a good idea. I want out of my contract. So I'm going to put a gun to Gucci Mane's head and I'm going to force him to sign a contract. Y'all should have known that wasn't going to work. Even if Gucci Mane signs it, he can say I was under duress. He can say, they threatened me, and it won't hold up in the court. That's what I'm saying. That's why it was a bad idea. Sometimes you got to do honest business. If you want out your contract, try to come up with a settlement with Gucci Mane, and maybe he'll let you out. But if he won't, you got to honor that contract. Give him his 4 or 5 albums and go about your business.
Buy out of your contract.
You ain't the only one who signed a messed up contract.
You look like you got the money,
but you the only one who put a gun to your damn CEO head. Let's be honest, man. Let's go.
If Gotti wanted to sign him that bad, bro, he should have been able to go to Gotti like, bro, give me this. I need this right here to get out the contract, bro. You know what I'm saying? You take that from whatever you signing me for. That's how I would have got that contract instead of doing that.
The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida.
Bro, you should have just cut that motherfucker off. I ain't gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't advise nobody to do that either, but at least I can be like, bro, I wasn't even there. You hear me? At least I can say that. Like, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Catch me somewhere else when I ain't got this income out of it on, but I wasn't there. That boy, you got a whole GPS on you now.
Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm.
So let me get this right. They saying Gucci Mane showed up with a video man, which is a white guy,
a
homeboy. They walks in to meet Pooh Shiesty. They start discussing his record company, his contract, gets into a heated argument. Pooh Shiesty pulls out a big Draco.
Man,
big 30, wide ass. He go hold the door. He like standing in front of the door like ain't nobody leaving. And that's a big dude. He's like a little short, pudgy dude, but those some strong dudes.
Yeah,
you ain't just finna move him out the way, right? So that's what they said happened. I'm gonna tell you what Pooh Shiesty messed up at. Even if you thought about robbing Gucci Mane, forcing your way out the contract, once Gucci Mane showed up with civilians, had a white cameraman, another dude you didn't recognize, you should have aborted the mission.
Hell yeah,
he came with some people we don't know. He came.
I'd have shot that group text real fast, like, boy, mission is aborted. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Make sure you look at your phone, because if you do anything stupid, I'm like, I don't know what you got going on, boy. You hear me? Because here wrong with you, boy, man. Boy, work smarter, boy, not harder.
And with some civilians. So we can never rob somebody in front of civilians. Those are witnesses. So, yeah, man, that's why I think they messed up at. The moment that white guy walked in with that camera, they should have been, hey, it ain't going to work. Not today. We'll get them another time.
Exactly.
That's all you guys have to do.
Shoot that mask tape, boy, hell nah.
His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
Now, let me get this right, because everybody's always saying Who told? Did Gucci Mane snitch? Did the people with Gucci Mane tell? But come to find out, the moment Pooh Shiesty crew robbed Gucci Mane, allegedly, they hopped their ass on Instagram and started showing off the 1017 chain, started showing off the watch. How dumb can you?
Bro, that is the... Y'all know what I'm going to say. I ain't even got to say it, but I just started saying it, so I'm going to say it. Bro, that's the dumbest thing ever, bro. I just did something, and I'm going to go show everybody I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, how Pooh Shiesty ain't tell none of his entourage, like, bro, stay off the internet with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all boy crazy as hell. Y'all gonna rob the cameraman. Say the cameraman had a Louis bag full of Rolexes. So they took that from him.
And if you guys don't believe me, I got the pictures to prove. I'm finna show you guys what they posted. Look! And acting a whole nigga, ain't they? Showing off the watch.
That boy got it like
they didn't just commit a robbery. Then look at another picture.
Crazy, bro.
Pooh Shiesty been sitting.
No.
That's Sadie Nash. By the way, boy, Sadie Nash being new all this.
Look, this dude got the dang 1017 chain on, the watch. Come on, y'all.
Oh,
that
dang,
is
boy.
Crazy. And I think I know what happened.
I thought he was a damn...
I think they thought they can
little
rob
stud,
Gucci Mane because he was a street dude, and they never thought Gucci Mane was going to go to the police. They thought they were going to be able to extort him.
First of all, I ain't going to let nobody bad talk Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? They made sure they came there 9 deep because they already know the legendary story of Gucci Mane and how he saved his own life against Pookie Low and them. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework. And that's actually a good bedtime story for you little hood jits. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. But the legend goes that they came in there and they was sent by Jeezy. And legend has it. Hey, go in there and sit down, man. Anyway, they're supposed to be sitting by Jeezy, and Jeezy was, yeah, go handle that and bring me that chain back. And they came in there, and Gucci said Gucci took one of the boys' blick from him and did a little shotters roll over the couch and started, and then buried the boy behind the school and got away with it. So yeah, that's why they came 9 deep, bro. That's why they came 9 deep, bro. Stop playing, bro. They couldn't have been old Roger Davis, bro. I tell you that.
Hey,
Let's
man,
go.
You know we robbed you. You know we got it on video. Let me out this contract or we gonna release it. Saying some stuff like that, man. And they underestimated Gucci. Cause I'm gonna tell you what Gucci Mane did. He disappointed a lot of people. The streets is in shambles. You niggas scrambling and scraping for shit right now. The streets can't believe what Gucci Mane did.
Still bump
But let me
Gucci.
get back to the police officer. When the police officer get done talking, I'm gonna show you guys what Gucci Mane did. Let's go.
The charging document out.
Hold on. Because let me tell you something, bro. Y'all be taking this snitching thing too far. And a lot of y'all dudes out here soft, like y'all get mad at your girl because she broke up with you. Then you want to call the child protective services on the hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's the same difference, bro. It ain't the same difference. They situation is a little bit worse. Like, bro, I changed your life. You know what I'm saying? You still signing me, I'm your boss, and you gonna rob me. I tell you what, if there ain't nothing wrong with it, go to work tomorrow, clock in, and tell your boss, hey, let me holler at you right quick in private, and then rob him. And see, won't your boss call the damn police? So I don't want to hear that shit. For real.
Outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendant's roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions.
That is crazy.
Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle.
Stop renting cars. Nigga, bro, you was a millionaire. I wouldn't got me like 5 Hondas from that used dealership that the Migos own. I'd have paid like $1,000 a piece for 5 old Hondas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all smoke a stack up every day. Y'all drink a stack up every day. You know what I'm saying? Your t-shirt probably a stack. So that shouldn't be nothing. Man, I would have went and got me 5. A little, not even stolies, purchase them bitches and, oh, they got stolen though after I purchased them. But like, don't we gonna rent no car, nigga? Now it's a digital trail and a paper trail, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's both of them because don't they give your ass a receipt? Exactly. It don't matter if you pay with your car, you still gonna get a receipt. Crazy as hell, bro.
Vehicle that was used by the group, surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least 2 of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. In this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document. This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business.
Now, let me say this.
It sounds good, but I'm going to tell you something, Mr. Policeman. That ain't going to never stop. It's always going to be somebody that looking at the next guy and like, bro, I'm jealous. I'm jealous and I don't know why. And all I got to do is go work hard. Probably just like this guy. But why? When I can just give me that. You know what I'm saying? Well, that boy crazy as hell. But I'm waiting because I wake up every day ready to leave y'all. Come take something off me.
Because the police got a lot of evidence against Pooh Shiesty. They got a whole timeline of events. And when people hear that, they going to ask the question, who told? Did Gucci Mane himself tell? Or did the people that was with Gucci Mane tell? Because at first, people were trying to cover for Gucci Mane. They was like, Gucci Mane ain't tell. He had a cover for security guard. He had a white
I'm your boss.
With him.
You robbed me
Gucci Mane kept it
during a business
come to find
meeting.
out, the
Boy, I'm calling them damn folk, boy.
Gucci Mane told. Not only did
took
he
all
tell,
my damn jewelry,
he did a damn
my
good
wedding
job
ring.
telling. Not only did he point out Pooh
and
Shiesty
the
and
man
Big 30 as the robbers,
what?
he
How
gave the
disrespectful
police
is
their
that?
Instagram handle. He
You know what I'm saying?
described
If I had to unscrew
clothing.
them, I probably would
Don't
let them
believe
keep
me?
them.
Let's take a look at the paperwork. It is crazy. Let's go. Boom. That's the paperwork of Gucci Mane telling. This is what it say. JR, MM, and RD, also known as Gucci Mane, described William Jr. as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, Gucci, you low-key super telling though, bro. Like, bro, just tell him Pooh Shiesty robbed you, your artist. Well, you gotta say he like, boy, he hit the Nike ski on, you know what I'm saying? He hit the black. Damn, nigga.
An online search of Williams Jr. matched the individual depicted throughout as Pooh Shiesty. LMBP and RD, also known as Gucci Mane, all identify Wright, a well-known hip-hop artist also known as Big 30, as present during the offense. ME and Gucci 30. Mane identify his Instagram account as CEO Big 30, which is verified by Instagram. The account contains photographs of Wright with Williams Jr. and Waters, and investigators located a firearm. So, yeah, there you have it. Gucci Mane cooperated. I know the streets is mad. I know the streets took a L because a lot of street dudes love Gucci Mane. Let's be honest.
I still love Gucci Mane. And I'm going to tell you something. Again, boy, I done put them folks on his ass too. You crazy as hell. Y'all done took my damn jewelry. You crazy as hell, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You my employee. Like I said, go to work tomorrow and rob your boss. And see won't your boss call the damn police. What? Then would it be okay then? Yeah. Shut the hell up.
They love him. But yeah, he cooperated. So Gucci Mane, career's over with. I don't think nobody's gonna really sign with him. The streets ain't gonna really rock with Gucci Mane. He can't do no interviews.
I'm a rapper myself. And if Gucci Mane offer me a deal, boy, I don't give a damn. You got money, pay me. Boy, I don't give a damn. You ain't snitch on me.
He can't drop a song because the moment Gucci Mane drop a song talking tough, we gonna kind of be like, yeah, bro, yeah, you got. It's one thing that you got robbed, but then you pointed out people, you described their clothing, you gave police their Instagram handle, you just did way too much. Get it back in blood. That's how the streets talk. But yeah, man, so it's crazy. But it's one blogger I want to give props to. It's one blogger that a lot of people was giving a hard time. His name is City Nash. Because let's be honest, City Nash is the blogger
Nash being knew this,
that
bro.
broke the
He
story.
being knew this.
He came to the internet first and said, Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 robbed Gucci Mane. Now, at first he was trying to cover for him. He was trying to say Pooh Shiesty left, but he didn't. So I want to give City Nash credit because this was City Nash initially said, and everything was true. Let's play it.
Pooh Shiesty been sitting in jail for the last 3 days, bro. And his girl. It was snatched his girl. Big 30 is on the run. Feds got it out for him right now. The house they hit, yeah, technically that's his house, but they just took his daddy down. And he had hella shit in there. So let me walk y'all through Dallas a couple of months ago, right? Gucci Mane, his security, who happens to be an off-duty police officer. You keep an off-duty police officer as your goddamn security because retired cops, they literally can go through any state with firearm.
Now, let me stop it right there. I think that went through a monkey wrench in Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 playing. I don't think they was expecting Gucci Mane to bring an off-duty cop. Because let's be honest.
Y'all
Pooh
ain't
Shiesty
think
and
about
Big
that.
30 knew that guy was an off-duty police officer.
I knew that too, but
they wouldn't have attempted to rob Gucci
Y'all should still abort mission.
I'm just being honest. They would have aborted the mission.
Who's to say though? Who's to say that Gucci was like, I'm bringing this off-duty police with me, because you know what I'm saying. He already been popping shit. You hear me? So just in case, you know what I'm saying. So who's to say Gucci ain't already had that in the pocket? Because you know what I'm saying, he wasn't even sure about it. You feel me?
Hey, they got a police officer here. Let's just play it cool. We'll get him another time.
Exactly.
Only cops can do this. So that's why you hire off-duty police officers. The caveat to that is that when you hire a police officer, off-duty, retired or not, they have a duty to report. It's going to be revealed that Gucci Chef was there.
Exactly. So how can we give Gucci grief like that when, like he said, the off-duty policeman got to report it? You know what I'm saying? So once he reported and he mentioned this happened and Gucci Mane was there and he got robbed too, come on, bro. They gonna come straight to Gucci Mane like, bro, you might well tell us what happened, bro, because the other two guys done told us. You hear me? Even if, I don't even care. You rob your boss, you stupid. You go rob your boss tomorrow. I bet you go your ass to jail.
Geographer was there. Lil homie was there. That's all Gucci Mane had. Gucci Mane was under the guise that, bruh, I could go ahead and talk with Lil Buddy and we could figure this all out. You can stood me up January 2nd, 2026 in Atlanta when you were supposed to come perform with me at this show. That never happened. Gucci is a good-hearted dude. Just is what it is. But Gucci let his heart get in the way of his mind. Gucci ain't read the tea leaves before it even revealed itself. Gucci's not knowing Big Scar family is Pooh Shiesty. The way you handled that jewelry situation was lame as hell. You see the 1017 chains as...
Yeah. I agree. I agree. Now, I don't think I would have asked for it back, but I would have made damn sure, like, I don't want to see none of y'all wearing that chain, bro. It should have went in the ground with him around his neck, like, to be honest. And then let's be honest about something else. Yeah, maybe Gucci could have did a little bit more, but at the same time, he wasn't giving Big Scar, you know what I'm saying, the whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it, bro. That cost me money. I done signed you for X amount of dollars. Like, now you up and out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. At the end of the day, like, I understand it's the culture, but it's still business. But yeah, that's about it for this video, bro. What y'all think? In the comments, let me know. It's the 910 show, and I'm gonna get back with you. Peace.
Had no motion, now I'm on go. Had to go get me a bag at the door.